What's going on, everybody? It's the One Shot Killers podcast. I am your host, our hardcore icon, Brandon Scott Newton, with your co-host, the King of Bong Style, JoJo Valvano. Sir, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty damn stoned, good brother. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing pretty fucking good, bro. I just got off work. What? Gonna talk some wrestling. What? Gonna smoke. What?
Yes, dab, dab,
Yes,
dab,
yes,
dab.
yes, yes, yes. I heard JoJo's got the wax. What? Ah! And here we go. Ah! Some rough scissoring, bro. Here we go. Light that shit. Light that shit. Light that shit. Light that shit.
I'm about to die, man, from this hit.
Oh, shit. This is going to be some good shit, pal. Yeah. Yeah, damn it. Yeah. Let's see how this gets his ass, pal. Yeah. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah. Ooh, some good shit, pal. You feel better?
But we're here to talk about WrestleMania 19, my brother.
What?
One of the best manias ever.
What? Stone Cold, last match for 19 years. What?
What? You got Rey Mysterio.
What?
You got Matt Hardy kicking off
the show. What? And, bro, Matt Hardy whooped Rey Mysterio's ass, bro. And that wasn't the theme song at the time. It was like, who's that jumping out the sky? R-E-Y, Mysterio. Like, bro, and fucking Rey Mysterio it was one of my favorites at this time, bro. But Matt Hardy was a great heel with the V1, bro. And fucking... I like the video package going into this too. How Matt Hardy is just like a straight up fucking bully, bro. And he's got Shannon Moore as his bitch, beating the shit out of Rey Mysterio at every chance they get. And then Rey Mysterio had enough, and it all came down to this. But could Rey Mysterio retain the WWE Cruiserweight Championship and shut Matt Hardy up?
If he could win, he wasn't the champion. Matt Hardy was champion. And Matt Hardy retains by holding the ropes like a cheating bastard.
Oh, wait, no, they flopped the titles. Oh. They did flop the titles back and forth, but Matt walked into Mania champion.
Yeah.
Whoops. Oh, well. Oh, fuck it. So anyways, Matt Hardy whooped Ray's fucking ass. Honestly, a solid opener. Not my favorite WrestleMania opener, but pretty good one.
It was good, though. It was decent. Now, what I didn't really care for was the American Badass taking on Big Show and A-Train.
Oh my God, bro. Like, this has to, like, it's a memorable one, but it's also one of the shittier ones, in my opinion, for the streak matches. Like, you got The Undertaker against Big Show and A-Train. They're beating his ass for most of the match. Then comes down, who was that one guy that came down for him?
It was, crap. I forgot his name because I didn't really count him because he wasn't there. It was just like one part.
Right, and he comes down there at the end to help the Undertaker. Undertaker ends up hitting the last right. 1, 2, 3. Shriek retains, and it's like, bro, I gotta admit, this is one of the worst Undertaker WrestleMania matches, and it's kind of sad.
I did like the American Badass driving with the motorcycle and all, but I didn't care for anything else.
Yeah, and I agree. I thought like he was a badass character, but man, I don't know. The Undertaker at that time, you look at Undertaker 2003 to Undertaker 2009. I don't know. I mean, I love the American Badass. That's the first version I ever seen of the Undertaker. But the Dead Man was a lot better. But no, this match just sucked, and I think it's because it's also who you're working with, and how I was telling you before, the Undertaker's always worked best with smaller guys. When you have
Yeah,
sometimes when you have a big guy and a big guy, it just sucks. Now you have three, and the match was just kind of piss poor.
yeah. It wasn't nothing I cared for, honestly. Like, I'm gonna be honest, this women's triple threat match was more entertaining for me than that match.
Oh, Trish Stratus defeating Jazz and Victoria to
Yeah.
become the women's champion. Yeah, that was pretty good. Not a
Thank
lot
you,
to talk
Trish.
about, but what did you think, bro?
Thank you, Trish. Thank you, Trish.
Anything else like about match?
It was a good match. I enjoyed it. Like, all three women had some good spots in it, and I'm glad Trish wins.
Facts, facts, and figures from the attic. One of my favorite WrestleManias ever. Top five for sure.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely, because it takes a minute for honestly, Matt versus Wade was great. The women's match was pretty good, but like I said, Undertaker, A Train, Big Show was kind of mid, but it's okay. It's okay because it eventually gets better.
Before
When
that,
we have
I know what you're gonna say. Your favorite match, and before you say that, there's one match before that that's also very good. Eddie
I
and
was gonna get into
Jumbo.
the tag match.
Oh, I honestly thought you were about to say the Jericho.
No, that's one of my favorite matches of all time. But fucking, I'm talking about the tag match before it: Team Angle versus Los Guerreros.
Carry on then. Never mind.
Oh, this was a really great fucking wrestling match. Probably one out of the four matches I've seen this far, it was the best. Fucking four great technical fucking wrestlers. Shelton Benjamin, man, I got a bit kind of forgot he was on this card, but fucking incredible. Even as a young performer, he was still one of the best. I'm very shocked that he never really got his WrestleMania moment. Like, bro, I go back and I watch a lot of young Shelton Benjamin. He he was a top guy in the making, bro.
He was underrated, bro. He should have won the world championship, if I'm being honest. He was at WrestleMania 21, jumping off the ladder, hitting Chris Jericho. Love that scene or that part of the match. Freaking he's in the ladder match at WrestleMania 25, and he jumps off onto all the competitors. Like, so many good moments, bro. Shelton should have been more.
Oh, I agree 1,000%. And you know what's sad is, even when they like his stuff with Chad Gable and when they were a tag team, I thought was actually pretty fucking good. They just never capitalize on him. They really don't.
Yeah, but this match proves it right there that he's great.
Oh, absolutely, because this was a technical fucking wrestling classic, and I fucking love this. Anytime you ever had Team Angle against Los Guerreros, it fucking kicked ass. And this
So
match is
good.
no different.
And you also
And
had
now,
Ben Wall, and Rhino were in this too. It was a
true,
triple threat
true.
tag team championship match.
Oh, true. My notes. My notes. I forgot to put them, just like WWE forgot to put them in the Hall of Fame. I mean, bro, but but shit. Next match.
Your
One of the
favorite.
greatest wrestling matches of all fucking time. Shawn Michaels versus Chris Jericho. Like, bro, what a fucking classic. And when you talk about, there's not a lot of times like guys are similar in their styles, but they don't mirror each other. If there was a match where two performers, it was like wrestling themselves. This was this match, bro. Everything that Shawn Michaels hit Chris Jericho with, Chris Jericho would come back and try and do it better. And fucking, it was really a clash of generations, but also, bro, this would start off one of the greatest rivalries in all of WWE. Their 2009 feud's a little bit better, but however, fucking this right here is great. And you got to think about this. This is Shawn's first WrestleMania since retiring at WrestleMania 14. And so I think that that's really insane how he hadn't even been back for a full 2 years yet, 3 years yet, and fucking he still comes back and shows he is the greatest of all time. And that's some Michael Jordan shit, bro. Like to step away from the game and then come back like you never left. And you're watching him go up with a superstar on the caliber of Chris Jericho. Like that's fucking insane. And to me, this is just one of the most beautiful matches of all time. Fucking Shawn would end up getting the victory, and then when he goes to shake Chris's hand, fucking Chris gives him a hug, then kicks him in the dick. All right, bro.
Heel, like a typical asshole Chris Jericho.
Like, bro, like, how the fuck? I just that this is one time where Chris Jericho was being a prick. He's usually not, but this was a time where Chris Jericho was being a straight up asshole.
But that match, bro, such a classic. Still to this day, one of my absolute favorite matches ever. Because like you have two top stars just giving it them all, and they're just one of my favorites, bro. Honestly, one of my absolute favorite matches.
Facts. Bro, I'm just going to be honest. I don't give a fuck about the cat fight. We can skip that.
Yeah, so Triple H versus Booker T for the World's Championship.
Bullshit.
Yes, sir.
That's all I gotta say. Fucking bullshit, dude. Like it was a great match. It was a great match till the finish. Fucking there when Booker T hit the Harlem Hangover off the top rope on the Triple H, I thought he was fucking winning. And no, fucking Triple H would hit him with a pedigree, lay on the ground. I shit you not, 30 fucking seconds, and then 1, 2, 3, making
bullshit,
and making Booker T not only look weak as hell, but this was a race storyline, bro. And to have Booker T lose with the kind of shit that Triple H was saying in the promos and shit, like, somebody like you could never be like somebody like me and be champion. Like, that's fucked. That is fucked as all hell. And fucking Booker T should have won that match and became the world champion. The fact that that didn't fucking happen is fucking bullshit. And WWE really needs to be fucking ashamed of themselves on this one.
I agree 100, 1,000 times %, man. I agree. Like, they fucking over bad.
They did, and it would be, another fucking 3 years until Booker T really got his momentum back as King Booker? Yeah. Like, bro, that's fucking, like, bro. I'm, like, very few things in wrestling piss me off to a major caliber, but God, why?
I'll never understand it, man. But what's up, Jordan?
What's up, Jordan? Happy NXT Tuesday, bro. We don't watch that.
Yeah, that's my mid.
Mid. And Booker needed to win that match to justify the storyline going into it. Absolutely. Because, bro, you can't have that kind of storyline and Booker not go over. You can't have Triple H say the shit that he did and Booker T not win him. It's like, bro, fucking having a superhero movie and then the villain fucking win. Like, bro, like, that shit's not cool. That shit's not cool. And especially when it's in a fucking race story. Booker should have won. And I don't know who the fuck thought that Triple H winning was a good idea. It was not. This was fucking terrible.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Bullshit. Bullshit. And see, but WrestleMania 19 was so epic. I love all the matches. So amazing.
I agree.
And I agree. A lot of it was pretty good, but some of it, going back watching now, some of it not so much.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, where it was good, it was great. But where it was mid, it was mid. You know, I just gotta be honest.
What about
And yes,
Vince?
Brandon. I wanted Booker T to win the World Heavyweight Championship belt. They choked, and man, I agree that they fucking choked. They dropped the ball, and WWE. I don't give a damn what anybody says. If you don't believe me, just watch WWE in 2007 with Vince McMahon. I believe that WWE is a very racist company. And fucking, you know, that's why we don't see a lot of black performers as world champions. And if they are, look at their reigns to fucking ever championship reigns. You know what I mean? It's fucking ridiculous. And to me, it's like it should be about the talent and who's over, right? Not about any other fucking bullshit. And if to say that Booker T was not super over by WrestleMania 19 is ridiculous. They should have put him over.
I agree. I 100% agree.
And see, and I know that, bros. Just saying it's NXT. Woo! And I agree, NXT is horrible. I mean, it's not horrible. It just needs some work because the storylines just need to be stronger to have me more invested. Gigi Dolan and JC Jane's storyline can't be the only thing that's good about the show right now. You know.
Johnny Wrestling.
And see. Oh wait, back in Raw or NXT?
NXT, but it's the same theme song as Raw. It's the crappy one.
Man, so now you're telling me he has to go back to NXT because he's not good enough to be on the main roster, but he still has that shitty theme song?
That's what I mean, man. This company.
What the fuck? And I know Triple H was on fire in 2003, but Booker should have won, though.
Yes,
I agree. And this is similar to how, you know, like, it's like, well, I was going to say the Roman story, but this is just worse. This is just worse. 1,000 times worse. Like I said, I don't know where fucking WWE thinks a lot of that shit's okay. They do it now. I'll tell you this. They'll get fucking canceled. WWE won't be a fucking company. They do some dumb shit like that. But now we get into JoJo's favorite match. All right. Hulkamania, brother, versus, damn it, the Big Mac, and we're going to whoop Hulk Hogan's ass, damn it.
Hulk Hogan wins. This is another mid.
I thought you were a real American.
What? I didn't care. What?
Oh, I know. I'm fucking with you, bro.
Hogan wins.
This match was fucking ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
There's your spoiler. Look, that shit.
Rocky versus Austin was next.
Oh, bro, The Rock versus the Texas Rattlesnake. Stone Cold. And, bro, man, this would be his last match for 19 years. Stone Cold versus The Rock trilogy match. And, bro, to me, the greatest storyline in all of professional wrestling history. There is not a storyline that made more money. There's not a storyline that had more of an impact. There's not a storyline that still to this day gets talked about the way The Rock versus Stone Cold gets talked about. And the finale was just as great as the start. And fucking The Rock and Stone Cold stealing each other's finishers, fucking Rock fucking putting on fucking Stone Cold's vest and fucking hit him rock bottom with a fucking thing. That was fucking funny. And What? And fucking The Rock lost to Stone Cold at WrestleMania 15, WrestleMania 17, but the Great One finally did it. Finally did it at WrestleMania 19, like he said in his promo and the movie industry, third time's a charm.
We want Austin Stone Cold.
No, because it's if you smell what The Rock is cooking. Oh wait, no. At this
What?
time it was. Hold on, wait. At this time it wasn't like that. It was the helicopter noise done is cooking.
Oh. But The
And
Rock gets the win, which is really awesome at this time, to be honest.
yes, and WWE always being racist. New Day throwing pancakes. Mark Henry took him a long time being champion. The Rock. No black champions. I'm not trying to choose color. I'm choosing talents. I agree. And I agree with you 100%. The Rock is half Samoan and half black. He's not a full African American champion. Our first full African American WWE champion was Kofi Kingston. Mark Henry was the world heavyweight champion, but he was not the WWE champion. And I do believe that that legacy holds more weight as the WWE champion than it does the Universal, the World, or anything like that. And then I believe Bobby Lashley was the second, if I'm correct. Then Big E. So we've had three true African American WWE champions, and now you can count The Rock if you want, but it's just like you know and it's just like, come on now, we need to be better and about this because look, I'm just gonna say this: the New Day's WWE title reigns, fucking bullshit, fucking what the fucking up shit Vince said in 2007, even wearing the do rag, fucking WrestleMania 19. A lot of shit in the 80s, let's be honest. Some shit they did with Dusty Rhodes and his character. Fucking they have really done a lot of fucked up shit in this company over the years and to minority races. I mean, you even look at fucking Rey Mysterio. And before everybody goes, oh, well, Eddie Guerrero was Mexican. He was WWE champion. Rey's been two-time world champion. Fucking, he only won the world title because Eddie Guerrero passed away. Vince McMahon used to say remarks about him behind his back. Y'all can go look it up on JR's podcast and shit. And calling him phrases I won't choose to name. Even Conan's mentioned it. And fucking, despite being one of the best workers, one of the best baby faces in WWE history, never, never really got the reign he deserved. Fucking, and you tell me why is that? Like, shit. I know he's not the best talker, but we've had a lot of guys who really can't talk and still be the WWE champion. I mean, shit,
Yeah.
Roman Reigns.
For real, man.
And let's see about that. Hulk Hogan versus Vince was great though in a hardcore match. No, that shit sucked. That shit sucked, bro. I gotta be honest. That shit sucked.
Want to talk about what didn't suck? The main event: Brock Lesnar, Kurt Angle, the WWE Championship.
Oh, bro, that was fucking awesome. And finally, The Rock beat Stone Cold at WrestleMania 19. Finally, The Rock whooped that bald trailer park trash candy ass at WrestleMania.
What?
And let's see. Ray versus Matt Hardy was great. Ray versus Matt Hardy was pretty solid. Great opener.
It wasn't great. It was good.
It was, yeah, like I said, pretty solid. But, like I said, it wasn't the worst thing I ever seen. Undertaker versus no. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
This shit sucks.
I'm sorry. I'll tell you what's good and what wasn't, but that shit
This
now.
was special.
This was awesome. This is a once in a lifetime kind of match, bro. And even in their later matches, it still didn't have the same kind of energy Shawn Michaels versus Chris Jericho at WrestleMania 19 had. That's the match that made me a fan. That's
Bro,
honestly my earliest memories of pro wrestling are watching this match. Then the next day, going to daycare singing "Sexy Boy."
did you see what Brock did though in this match?
Oh, Brock and Kurt Angle always fucking kick ass. Their Iron Man match on an episode of SmackDown is always one of my favorites. But Brock Lesnar fucking with a shooting star press, bro. I think this is one of the most iconic moments on this whole pay per view. Fucking just kind of flips, lands on his fucking neck, and go halfway across the ring. And it was because Kurt Angle told him to do it.
It was
Because he's seen
awesome,
him do it
bro.
at
But
OVW.
I feel bad though about his neck. Hopefully, he still won the title
Dude,
in
and that shit was
05.
legit. He was
Yeah, no.
fucked up though. I don't think you know how fucked up he was after that. He could barely stand and stagger in the locker room. Everybody was surprised he didn't break his neck, but he was really concussed after this.
I'd be shocked he wasn't. Like that shit had to hurt.
And you know what's crazy, bro? Like we remembered Shooting Star Press because you missed it, but just imagine look at Brock Lesnar. Look at the size of that monster, bro.
And he doing that.
Imagine if he had hit. Imagine if he had hit the Shooting Star Press.
Oh, it would have been over.
Like, bro, like that would have been one of the greatest. I mean, it still is, but that would have been one of the greatest WrestleMania moments of all time. And fucking but I'm just glad it wasn't severe. And if you look at this match, Kurt Angle was having to go away for neck surgery, so Kurt Angle was dropping the title, and Brock Lesnar was already kind of banged up. And then what he did to his neck in this match, fucking like both men like really almost risking life and limb. One wrong move, as we've seen, really hurt Brock. But with Kurt Angle already having the broken neck, one wrong move for him could have been the rest of his career. And fucking so when they hug and they embrace at the end of the match, it's actually one of the most beautiful moments, because I think in wrestling sometimes you don't know how real something is because we get lost in the wonderful kayfabe of the business sometimes in the stories. But this is a match that goes kind of beyond storylines. This was two men who were laying it all out. Every part of their bodies, all parts of their health went into this match. Blood, sweat, tears, bro. This is kind of what wrestling is about. This is moments you don't forget. And that's the Brock Lesnar I miss. That's the
Bro,
Brock Lesnar that put his fucking heart into this. And it's kind of a shame we don't see that Brock Lesnar now, but this match will forever go down as one of the best main events in WrestleMania history.
I agree 100% with that. Honestly, Brock shocked the world that night when he did that.
And WWE being racist to all people and colors is crazy. Wrestling is about fun, not racism. I didn't like that they started racism, putting nation domination. I love them, but black versus white, that's evil. That is. And it doesn't always need to be that. Like, when you think about race, right? Like, the two that are always put up the most together is, like, white and black. And it's like, bro, I get tired of that. You know what I mean? I grew, like I really do. I grew up in a predominantly black area, and I can tell you now, I never thought of as a kid, oh, like you're different than me. If you were my friend, you're my friend, and I still think that way now. Some of the most beautiful friendships I ever had were people of different races than me. And that goes beyond black and white. That also goes Hispanic, Asian, Dominican, bro. And it's like, we gotta, and everybody in America is an immigrant. I want you to understand that. I don't give a damn who you are. If you live in America, chances are you're an immigrant, which means that none of us are 100% this or that. So why the fuck are we treating each other so badly? You know what I mean? Like, no one is 100% like Scottish or Italian. No one is 100% European. Like, honestly, if you're in America, chances are your bloodline's mixed. And so it's just kind of like, bro, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, I hope though the future generations understand what I'm saying and we find peace and love and equality. Because till we find that, the world will always be a fucked up place. You can't find peace if you're practicing war. What sense does that make?
I see your point.
And bros, that match was great to me about Undertaker versus Big Show and A Train. Wasn't good wrestler to me though. He was straight. He was just there. I mean, hey, I'm glad you
No,
enjoyed it,
that match was boring.
Jordan. Hey, but opinions are opinions, man. Opinions differ. That's the thing about entertainment. You can't say that, oh, like it's shit because that's your opinion. You can't say that it's great because it's your opinion. But that's entertainment. It's all opinionated. That's why, like, no one can for 100% say who's the best wrestler in the world because it's opinionated. So, like, if I ask JoJo who's the best wrestler in the world today, his answer is going to be probably different to mine, and it's going to be probably different to yours. So I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. And like I said, I didn't completely hate it, but to me, it just wasn't. It wasn't what I wanted it to be. And when I look at the other Shriek matches that would come later on, Undertaker would have a lot better matches. This just wasn't it.
Yeah.
And see,
Agreed.
but and Brock Lesnar versus Kurt Angle was epic. I love it very much. The old school Brock Lesnar is always the best. Oh,
I
absolutely. Old school Brock
100.
Lesnar was a fucking beast, bro. And
It really was.
see, I'm black and Irish and English. I'm mixed. Being honest, I'm all blood in my heart. And man, like for me, I'm Irish. I'm German, Italian, Scottish. Actually, with my Italian, I'm only on my mom's side. My great grandfather is a came over from Italy. We are third generation Italian immigrants, and I'm also Native American. I have Cherokee, Sioux, Genesee, and Blackfoot in my blood. And that's just what's in me. That's not extended family, you know. And Joe, I know you've got some Italian in you. I don't know
I,
if there's more Irish.
Irish and
Oh well,
Swedish.
look, the three of us are Irishmen. Look at that. Seamus would be proud.
Yeah, man. But
um, but
I'm gonna jump into
I believe we're
Dynamite.
all the all right. But real quick, and this is the last thing I will say about this. I promise. I believe that we are all one and the same. Your skin doesn't define you. Your skin doesn't make you who you are. And what makes it you who you are? This. That's what makes you who you are. Your heart. That's what makes you who you are. And like, and Jordan, you are a brother to me. I don't care what anybody says. If anybody says like, oh, they got some kind of problem, you are my brother. If they got a problem with you, they got a problem with me. And they don't want a problem with me because I'll whip their fucking ass. And you are an amazing, amazing person, bro. And fucking, I love you, bro. And I want you to know that you are like family to me. And so, and that's what is blood to me. Blood is not about looks. Blood is not about like even your real family. To me, blood is the people who stick with you. Like imagine like a spiritual blood, if you will, right? It's not actually our blood, but you are still my blood. You are my family, and that's just that. You know what I mean? Um, so I feel you, bros, about Undertaker versus Big Show and A Train. What happens, Undertaker versus Big Show at WrestleMania 19? Will it be better, or what happened? They letting Undertaker versus Sting at WrestleMania 19. Oh, bro. If they would have had Undertaker versus Sting at WrestleMania 19, the build up would have had to have the dead man come back. You can't have Sting versus The Undertaker and The Undertaker be the American badass. I think that's fair.
I still like
But
the American Badass.
oh, me too. But this match needs the dead man. And I think that, like, imagine this, right? 2003, somehow Sting would have came over to WWE. And at WrestleMania, because we're going to do this, my entertainment, a Hell in a Cell match, Undertaker versus Sting.
I would like that. I wish we would have got that.
Like, bro, I'm sorry, bro. That would have fucking kicked ass. But now it's too late. Like, even if they had done the match when Sting had came to WWE in 2015, it was too late. It was too late.
Yeah, it should have been done like 2007, 2008.
I would have took that. I really would, because that's a lot better than Joker Sting inside TNA.
Yeah.
But let's get into the Dynamite preview, buddy. What we got?
We got the All Atlantic Championship on the line.
What?
Orange Cassidy will be defending his title against Jay Lethal.
Ooh, like, bro. And you know what? This is going to be a badass match. And I gotta admit, I don't like Jeff Jarrett, but I am very impressed with Jay Lethal as a competitor. He has gotten a really strong as a heel in AEW. I'm thinking, like, if not Ricky Starks, maybe Jay Lethal could actually be the guy to beat Orange Cassidy.
I could see it totally. And then another thing, they only have 2 matches announced, so hopefully tomorrow's a special that they're gonna like surprise us. Maybe Andrade returns, because I seen that his manager posted something about him in a picture with the mask, and it had Andrade's name. So hopefully he's returning soon.
Oh man, that would be so awesome. I
Or
would
Miro.
absolutely love that.
Miro too.
Oh, that would be badass because we need the Redeemer, bro. Because here's what I hate. When Miro came back, right, after being gone for a while, he got a huge ovation. He was over as fuck, bro. And it's like, why are you not capitalizing on that kind of momentum?
And then the House of Black, they better be on tomorrow's show too, bro. They're the new trios champion.
They have to be. They've got to be on Dynamite tomorrow, bro.
If they're not, bro, I'm seriously gonna be pissed off. Like,
But what's the next thing that's advertised?
Wardlow, Powerhouse Hobbs, TNT title. Wardlow's gonna retain.
Oh, bro, I got it.
I want Powerhouse, but I know Wardlow's gonna win, because why do you take the title off him if you're just gonna, like, why do you put it on him, take him off, put it back on him, and then take it off a week later, like 4 days later?
Man, and I agree. That's just fucking stupid. I would have had Samoa Joe keep the title, have Joe versus Hobbs, put the title on Hobbs, because Powerhouse Hobbs, bro, has worked his fucking ass off over the course of the pandemic as one of the most over tag teams with Ricky Starks. Then they split up Ricky and Hobbs, and fucking both men are kind of not doing shit. Like, I know the Chris Jericho win was really good for Ricky, but he was kind of doing nothing for a while, and it's kind of like, the problem is you have 2 of the greatest in that team, bro, and you're not doing shit with them. Hobbs really needs this victory. He really fucking does. So, just to me, booking wise, I think Hobbs goes over.
Yeah, but then it's like you just book Wardlow in a bad type spot because you just put the title on him. Why put the title on him? Why not just have Joe submit him, and then Wardlow or Powerhouse wins the title on Wednesday?
I would dig that. And because at least if you do that, I mean, it would be a lot better. But I just think Samoa Joe should have won, and fucking then you have Samoa Joe have Hobbs win. That's the way I would have done it. But
Yeah.
yeah. And God sees our hearts. Satan sees our skin. God is love, and Satan is our enemy. Satan, bro, I'm not gonna hate on anybody for their sexuality, bro. I'm gonna skip that one. But racism and so much more. That's why Jesus is telling humans never be like Satan, is be like love. Absolutely, man. But also in being like love, you can't All right, I'm going to say something that's going to be controversial. You can't say I hate I hate people who are racist, but then you hate gays because you're hating for somebody for who they are. You know what I mean? You can't hate somebody for the color of their skin, and you can't hate somebody for their sexuality. You may not agree with it, and I'm not telling you you have to agree with it, but don't outcast them and don't hate them, bro. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, we're all people. And in 120 years, like I said yesterday, we're all going to be dead. In a new 120 years, more people come. Then another 120 years, more people come, more people come. And it's like this is just going to keep going on. We're all in this together for a short amount of time. Instead of focusing on what makes us different, focus on what makes us the same. Focus on that. You know what I mean? Because, like, I don't care if you're a gay wrestling fan, a black wrestling fan, a Mexican wrestling fan, a Japanese wrestling fan, a Chinese wrestling fan, a Saudi Arabian wrestling fan, a white wrestling fan. You know what? When you're on this podcast and we're watching this, guess what? We're all wrestling fans. I don't care the color of your skin, bro. If you like smoke, guess what? I like smoke. We're going to smoke. If I don't care the color of your skin, you want to talk God, I will talk God with you. All right. And that's because skin doesn't really matter. The skin is not who you are. God says that we are spirit and that our bodies are just our vessels, which is kind of like this car, right? I am not my car. I'm just a person driving it. I'm not my body. My spirit is just the thing driving it. All right. And so it's kind of like don't focus on the car or and the color of it. Focus on how it runs. You know what I mean? Focus on how you act. Focus on how you treat people. That's how you run. All right. And I think if we can do that, we'll be all right. And I'm not, and and that's just me, man. Like you got to show love. That's you want to know the biggest way you defeat hate. You fight with love. Honestly. And I love the tag team match at WrestleMania 19 was good though. Man, Los Guerreros versus Team Angle fucking kicked ass.
Yes, sir.
And I love you, Brandon. I got your back. And JoJo, the family too. Whoever loves me, I'm in. Whoever is a fake, I'm out. People needs to see a love, not color. Absolutely, bro. And I love you, Jordan. And I'm gonna tell you that, man. It's not about color. It's not about any of that. It's because since I met you, you've been an amazing, sweethearted person. Ever since I met you, you've been a great friend. You've always been there for us, even when it's not about this podcast. Sometimes, if I'm going through something or you're going through something, you'll just text me, I'll text you, and we talk about it. That's a friendship. That's someone you can rely on, bro. That's love. That's the only thing that matters. That is the only thing that matters, bro. You are family, and I want you to understand that and that we love you. And that's the truth about that. And JoJo and Brandon, will you love to start your own wrestling business? I believe y'all can. Y'all can. It's all about having different ideas and being creative. Put minds to God. It will be great if y'all want to.
I agree. Like honestly, putting up my own wrestling business.
Oh man, that would be badass. I think with mine and JoJo's creative, and I think a few outside inputs because even on here we've had outside inputs for what makes us better. And, I think with just kind of paying attention to the fans, actually, that's one of the biggest things I'd like to say that we do is I don't just avoid a comment or skip over you guys or act like you guys don't exist. I know everybody that's in here right now. And I know if you drop a comment, you know who you are. And I look forward to seeing you next time. And I think that that's the biggest thing. You pay attention to your audience, you pay attention to what they love. And if you're doing something right, they'll come back. If you're doing something wrong, they won't. And fucking, I think that's the biggest thing. And that's the biggest thing for all wrestling companies. Pay attention to your fans and also have a great, strong, creative booking. Don't get all fucking loopy with your booking and all that. Just have one fucking solid idea. And you need to have 6 main eventers. So if one guy gets injured, somebody else can come, not just one guy run the company. It takes a team. You know what I mean? That's another big thing.
Yeah.
And let's see, and it's a total scissor fest up in here. What's up, y'all? What's up, Sid? The scissor me, daddy. Ah! and, and oh no, I'm just saying that Satan starts all evil of sins, opposite to mocking God. Satan wants the world to be like him of sins. I'm not saying hate gays. All I'm saying is that God wants to stay away from 666. See, I agree. And God wants you to stay away from sins and what makes people evil, but don't judge somebody about their sins, my brother. I'm not saying you are. I'm saying don't find yourself judging people for something they do, because we've all sinned. I'm a sinner, man. I sin all the time, and I ask God for forgiveness all the time. I've messed up on here, man, more times than I can count, and I ask for forgiveness. And if I've ever done anything wrong to any of y'all, I ask for forgiveness, because I know I'm not perfect, and I know I'm slip up. But guess what? I'm gonna keep trying to be better. That's what you do. I hate cancel culture. I really do, because when you get canceled, I agree that you should be called out when you do something wrong, but you should also have an opportunity to make it right, to be better. Cancel culture don't give you
Yeah.
that. And I can say, you know what? God does. Just because you mess up doesn't mean God hates you. It doesn't mean he's forsaken you. If you ask God for forgiveness and say, man, I really messed up and I'm sorry, please lead me so I can be better, because I can't do it on my own. I promise you God will be there for you, and I promise God will change your life. You just got to let him.
I agree, bro. 100.
And I love you, bros. I love you too, bro.
Love you too, Jordan, brother. You're our number
Hey,
one.
Sid.
You're our one of our number one since day one.
Absolutely, man. Like I said, if there's ever a few handful of names that I know who are going to be there, Jordan, you're at the top of that list, bro. We appreciate the hell out of you, and I want you to know that we love you. Let's see, Brandon, I need Jesus forever. Every day I repent. Amen, man. Every day. And look, I'm going to tell y'all something. Don't be afraid to pray. Don't be ashamed to pray, but mostly don't be too proud to pray, because prayer changes things. Prayer can get you out of situations, bro, just like David and the lions done, right? Prayer changes things. And fucking when he faced Goliath and he didn't know how he was going to do it, he had a slingshot and a rock, bro, and he was able to defeat Goliath. That's the power of God, bro. When people thought they were going to get ate up by the lions, God came and saved them. Fucking, that's it. When you don't know where your next meal is going to come from, and then you have food, that's God. When you wake up the next day, that's God, bro. When you go through a sickness that is killing other people like COVID, but you still make it, that is God. And anytime, bros. And bros, actually, here's a good one, Joe, and we'll say this after we smoke, but what happens after WrestleMania 39? Any surprises?
I think freaking. Hopefully, the Hurt Business gets back together.
Who?
The Hurt Business.
Oh, that would be badass. Shit. You know what I'd like to see?
Who?
I'd like to see a fucking I'd like to see Finn Balor, bro, become a world champion as a heel.
I would like that actually.
Like, I just think that would be great, because you don't need to have two titles on one guy. You can split the titles. You know what I mean? And fucking, I think that if Balor held one of the titles as a heel with what he's doing with the Judgment Day right now, he would be tremendously over.
I agree. But I'm gonna hit one more hit and then I gotta get out of here actually.
All right, and thank you so much for the kindness and love, bros. Thank you, Jordan. Honestly, you're amazing, bro, and we love you. But
Appreciate you, bro.
Joe, I'm gonna smoke a bowl on this one.
Alright, but I don't have much weed, so I'm just smoking wax.
All right.
What?
What? And I got the soda. I got bullpacked when you're ready, bro.
Bros, I saw Street Profits and Owen Boy from NXT taking to MVP. I believe the Street Profits will join them. I hope not.
I hope so, bro. That would kick ass. And woo! Thank you too. God bless. God bless you, bro.
Make sure you guys are pressing that like button. Woo! I'm ready, good brother.
Woo! All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Brr!
Holy shit.
Oh shit. Smoke, 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 smoke. Yes, sir. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. You guys have been fucking amazing. And you know what? Today, I want you to show some love, bro. Let's, you know what? And if you see somebody fucking going through it, you see somebody being rude, you see somebody being racist to somebody else, go up to that person, tell them to fuck off, and then go up to the person that was being treated like shit. Show them kindness, show them love, because, bro, I think with each step of kindness, and it just takes the one person to come in and stop the situation. A lot of times, and there's a lot of bystanders and shit. Don't be a bystander, bro. You see somebody going through some shit, stand up for them. You
I
see
agree.
somebody who needs a hug. You see somebody who needs some words of advice today. Show them that love. You know what I mean? If you do anything today, show love. And if somebody is rude to you, pray for your enemies. Show them love.
Yes,
Don't retaliate with hate, man. Life's too short for hate. And
I
let's
agree.
make this world a better place together. And all it takes is one person at a time. That's all it takes. Not 10 or 20, one person. And you could be that person to make a difference.
I agree.
So please leave a like, comment, subscribe. You guys have been fucking amazing. Too sweet. Good night, everybody.